Hey, welcome back guys to part 24. We're at the weather station, making our way to the depot south of Lake Knot City next. And don't forget to take that pizza with you. We're also going to grab another order for Sam. This will only be on the director's cut if you have it, and this unlocks the chiral, I think it's a chiral bridge or ramp, it's one of them two. But yes, we're going to check my emails first, emails and the interviews. So make sure we get through all them, and along the way I'm going to craft some roads. I have been crafting a lot of the roads on my other account and it's just taking hours, it's consuming a lot of time. So I think after this video I'm going to skip the roads. You can build them all, I mean once they're built they do save you a lot of time, but it's just building them in the first place. Because you can't carry everything at once, you'd have to keep making various trips to get more materials. Go back, go and get more. And yeah, it just consumes a lot of time. So yes, that order there guys, bog preserved liquid metal. Take that delivery. Remember, make sure you take that pizza as well, and anything else you put in the private locker. We need to go on foot because we've got to carry that champagne. So I'm going to take them out 13 carrier number 2 now, which can take more weight. I've not checked the exact quantities these can take now. I know level 1 was 300, so this is probably going to be between that and 400 probably. I can't see it being a massive increase. But yeah, you've got to be careful with these as well, because over time they will deteriorate, especially in timefall. So you want to make sure you've got some container repair spray with you. Because the container becomes damaged, the VOG will start leaking out, and you have to repair it with your spray. So yes, take them all with you guys. Yep, on the floating carrier level 2s, you can take 2 of them. And make sure, yes, you have got a few of the repair sprays. Yeah, once we finish this one up at Lake Knot City, my intentions after that was to kind of make our way across the mountain knot, but craft all the roads on the way. But yeah, I'm going to cancel that and we're just going to crack on and stick to orders. But probably going to try to stick with MISC and time deliveries for now, try and build them up. Because your other two, volume and quantity, I think it is, or weight, you probably got way more than 20 for Legend of Legends. It's MISC and time deliveries we need to work on now. And then of course, getting all deliveries up to 5 stars, all depots. So as before, I'm going to be skipping through my travelling time. Yep, and just showing what I'm doing in the terminals, and if there's any side tasks we're doing along the way, which you need to see what I'm doing, I'll show that as well. Yeah, but if you want to take any orders, or if you find any lost cargo, so going to the cosplayer. Yeah, cosplay next is where we're going. Well, after Depot South of Lake Knot City, we're going to go there, drop off our pizza, then make our way to cosplayer, collect it on the way, and then east to the coal artist, and then to junk dealer, film director, and then back to the depot south of Lake Knot City. So if you've got the space, any kind of orders for them, of course if they're already max rank, you don't need to worry about them. Yeah, so that one for the first prepper is quite a tricky one to level up. Yeah, it's probably about 4 or 5 preppers which are quite tricky, just because there's not many orders for them, or you know, they're just in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's collector, there's first prepper, there's the veteran porter, and is it neologist or something? Oh, novelist, that's it. All the way to the west. Yeah, they're the kind of 4 or 5 which are quite tricky to level up. Right, so once you're ready, like I say, we're going to the depot south of Lake Knot City next. From there, we're going to put everything in the private locker, which is going to be taken north. Then we're going to stop what we're doing in regards to the pizza. We're going to go south, collector, cosplayer, then east to coal artist. Then coal artist will go back to the junk dealer, then north to film director, and then back to the depot centre south of Lake Knot. Then from there, we'll grab the pizza, make our way over to the elder, I think. So we get the elder to max rank as well. Then we'll make our way to the pizza guy, deliver that guys, and then over to Lake Knot City and finish the video. if when we get to the depot south of Lake Knot in like the next 5 or 10 minutes, if you don't have much time left, yeah, so I've took 15 minutes so far. If you don't have much time left, then you can just avoid the part we're going to do where we go to cosplayer and the coral artist. You can leave that for now, go and deliver the pizza, and then come back and pick the video up from there, guys. Yeah, so just do it a little bit backwards. Do the pizza first, and then come and do the trip to the coral artist and stuff. Yeah, so that's where we're going next. Depot south of Lake Knot City. So the path we're going to take, so we're going to come along here. If you remember, we took this path before. So around there, that's a good place to cross that big river if you don't have a bridge or a road or anything crafted. So yes, make your way down there. If you see any lost cargo for the cosplayer on the way, or the collector, or the film director, you can take that as well. So I'm building a road here. Like I say, I am going to stop doing this on the next video. I'm going to stop doing the roads. Yeah, I mean, these ones don't need too much, but there'll be some parts of the roads later. They need like 6,000 ceramics and like 4,000 metals, and ceramics is quite hard to come across. All the depots, they normally have more metals than ceramics, and you'll just be using a lot of ceramics. You'll be running out. You have to go and get more from somewhere else, like a mule camp or a safe house. Safe houses have quite, not all of them, but some safe houses can have quite a lot of materials inside. So if you are wanting to build roads yourself, keep an eye out for safe houses and check them. So I crafted that road. I've carried along the river a little bit more. Like I say, I'm making my way to the depot south of Lake Knot. I'm just building a few roads on the way there. But like I say, I'm going to stop doing this in the next video. I'm going to stop building roads. You also probably run out of coral crystals. You probably need about 20,000 coral crystals to build all the roads. Yep, and I've got about 10,000. So I mean, even with them, you're going to run out. I'm going to start doing bot deliveries a bit more as well in the next video. Bot deliveries can work really well actually, especially when you've got 4 on the go. Because you can put 4 down, go in the private room, rest, advance time 30 minutes, come back out, and that will raise various purpose like 50 likes, 200 likes, 400 likes, so that when you do get to them, you give them like lost cargo or an order, and they jump up like 2 or 3 stars just because you've already raised the likes so much. Their stars do not increase. You can't pass to the next star when you do a bot delivery, but you can queue up the likes so that when you do deliver lost cargo or an order, you get all them likes all at once, like the reward for them. So that's another road I've added some materials to. Right, so we're here now, depot south of Lake Knot City. Yep, so I've still got my jump ramp and coral bridge I'm going to fully upgrade. Yep, almost dropped that champagne. Do not forget that. Very easy to forget that. But in this video we're going to fully upgrade the Elder, coral artist, film director. I think that's it. I hope to get a cosplay up to max, but I think she got locked behind an email. But then in the next video we'll try to get the collector up to max, cosplayer, which I didn't do in this one, and maybe the way station north of Mountain Knot City. Right, so as I was saying, if you don't have much time left in terms of the Peter Englert delivery, go and deliver it now. You can leave any cargo for any depots or purpose to the south or southeast of this location, because if you want to deliver the pizza you need to go north. So just take any cargo with you that needs to go to the north. Yes, and then once you deliver that pizza, come back here. Yeah, so jump ramp is unlocked. Yeah, I think I've got 2 things that I need to max upgrade. Jump ramp and the coral bridge. So when I finish the pizza, I have about 10 minutes remaining. And I think now I'm on about 30 minutes. So if you're any higher, yes, I probably advise go and deliver that pizza now. Yeah, but if not, guys, you might run out of time. You don't want to fail that mission, because if you fail it, it means you've got to do it all over again. That means back over to Timefall Farm and then all the way back on foot. So yeah, if you don't have much time, go and do it now. You need about 30, probably about 35 minutes from this point on, if you want to do everything that I'm going to do and make it on time. Like I say, I do get quite tight. I have about just under 10 minutes remaining, I think, when I deliver that pizza finally. Right, so because I'm not taking the pizza right now, I can leave it in the private locker. So I've put everything in the private locker. I'm taking out my transporter. If you don't have this because you're on PS4, then take out a truck. So I'm going to take out all my cargo that's going to either collector, cosplayer, co-artist, junk dealer, if you've not got them to max rank yet, film director, and that's it. Because after film director, we are coming back here. I do get the film director to max in the next visit, which is nice. So I don't need to go back over there again. So yes, I'd say again, collector, cosplayer, co-artist, junk dealer, and the film director. When it comes to the collector and the film director, any cargo you see along the way, you want to pick it up. Because the film director, he gets very, very close. Well, I think I'll get him probably 100 or 200 more likes than what I needed to get him to max rank, and I did collect quite a bit of lost cargo for him on the way. I mean, I'm just taking the normal path, but I'm just keeping a lookout for any lost cargo on my route. If I see any, I stop, grab it, get back on my bike, and continue going to like the collector or the cosplayer, or whatever is next. Yeah, so these are all for the cosplayer, so I want to take them with me. Yeah, if you've got your buddy bot, remember you can put something on him if you run out of space. I am going to be using him later, I think. I'm going to try not to use the truck and stick to my transporter and the buddy bot, I think. Yeah, unless of course I've got a massive amount of weight. Yeah, them orders which have like 2,000 kilos or so. Of course I need a truck for them. But with these bot deliveries, yeah, because you can use them to increase the likes already and queue them up, hopefully you can get away without using the truck too much. Right, so once you're ready, yeah, you might want to take out a PCC level 2 as well, because I'm going to be crafting a jump bridge, or a jump ramp, I think it's called. I guess this is for building one of the roads nearby. Yeah, I think it's because I want to just build that road nearby, just outside the depot entrance. Of course, make sure you've got a PCC level 1 with you, in case you need to charge up your bike. Right, I think I'm good to go. Yeah, you might be able to get a collector as well, by the way, from that depot. Yeah, that depot normally has one order for a collector. It might not show up. I think it might depend on your bridge link or your current level of the collector. I'm not quite sure exactly, but yeah, that depot can eventually get an order for the collector. If it's there, take it. So I'm just going to put down the jump ramp. Yeah, put that down ready. Then I can start upgrading that later. I'm just going to grab this order for the collector. Yeah, another 40 likes. Yeah, I think I'm taking the robot with me because on the way between the cosplayer and the co-artist, I'm going to craft some roads. Yeah, I think that's my intention in this part. Craft a few roads along our path. Yeah, so that needs 240 special alloys when I come back later. to upgrade it. Yeah, the roads near Mountain or Sea, I don't know why, but they need like 5,000 ceramics and metals, whereas these only need like 2,000 or so. And most of them will already be contributed for you from other porters. Right, so collector. Yes, there might be a brief edit in a minute, but yes, basically any cargo you see along the way for the collector, film director, or possibly cosplayer, you might want to pick it up. Definitely the film director and the collector. Right, so I'm here now with collector. I got a little bit more cargo along the way. Let's go and deliver this. $80 likes, not a massive amount. Just make sure when you do deliver lost cargo, you don't entrust any cargo for others, because normally when you select the lost cargo option, first it will show you the lost cargo for that prepper, but then afterwards it'll show you a menu with other lost cargo. You want to choose not to entrust it, otherwise you'll deliver that lost cargo as well and you will not get as many likes for it. Only deliver the lost cargo for that actual prepper. Right, has he got anything I could take with me? Yep, to of course a cosplay or the film director. He's got something for Lake Knot City. We're going to be going there a bit later. So if you've got a space, yep, you can't take something for Lake Knot City. I've still got to get them up to max rank. It's only a small order anyway, so I've got a space. Right, climb back up, get back on your bike or your truck, and continue south to the cosplayer. Yep, again, along the way, keep an eye out for any lost cargo for the film director, cosplayer, or the collector, of course. We're not going to be coming back right now to the collector, but we can store it in the depot south of Lake Knot City, ready for later. Yep, so coming all the way down here, guys, to the cosplayer. It's going to make a brief edit of my travelling time. Just keep near the side of the canyon and you should be okay. Have a pretty smooth ride. Right, so I'm at the cosplayer now. Just going to grab all my cargo. Most of this is for the cosplayer. Yeah, don't take your bike all the way down because you will not be able to get it out. Yeah, I found out the hard way. Yeah, it's been so long in the menus. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I took it all off and back on again. I think I'm trying to put some of it in the truck, that's why, into the trailer. So I took off what was in the trailer, then I'm putting other stuff back into it. I think the other stuff was on my back, so I couldn't, that's why I had to offload some and then move it back across. Right, so that's all in the trailer ready. We're going to come down here next and deliver all this cargo to a cosplayer. So yeah, I don't quite get her to max rank, but I think I get her almost to it. So I think she's been locked from an email. So hopefully by the time I come later, I don't need to bring many likes. Just bring in like a small delivery, and of course make sure I've read that email should trigger her final rank. You can kind of tell if it stops right before the end of the 5th star, then it's likely when you come back she's going to fully upgrade later, of course, assuming you've read the email. Right, now see if she's got any orders going to where we're going. Yeah, so going to the coral artist. There is a misc order there, but I don't like that misc order because you have to go into the big river. Well, is that not one? No, that's a different one. Yeah, but you have to go down to the big river, and because it's so big, you have to keep crossing the river to get all the lost cargo. And got to be very careful, it's quite deep there. So yeah, I don't really like doing the misc orders from a cosplayer. There's some later on, they're just much easier to do. But yeah, just take anything for the co-artist or the film director, I guess. Right, get back on your bike and make your way over to the east. So on the way, I'm going to build some roads. My buddy bot should be nearby because he's got all my cargo for building roads. Yep, so you got that one there. Like I say, I'm doing it now, but I am going to stop building the roads when we get into the next vid. Yeah, because I would have probably been a coal artist now if I wasn't messing about with the roads. It'd be nice if you didn't have to get off your bike. If you could just do things while still on your bike. Right, yep. Take a sharp right when you get up this hill. There's my buddy bot, not too far away. Yeah, take a sharp right and you'll shortly come to like a little, yes, like a little path here going up the hill, which is a good spot to follow upwards. Come up here and near the top you'll find a paver. So I'm going to build this one. You can build the roads if you want to. Yep, so like I say, if you want to build every single one, yeah, be prepared to put in probably like a good 3 hours or so doing them all. Right, let's wait for the robot to catch up. Okay, here she is. Let's deliver this deliver all the materials this paver needs. So I mean that one needs 1,000 crystals. There's one later on near Mountain or Sea. It needs about 2,500 crystals, and that's just for one paver. Yeah, they get really expensive near Mountain or Sea. Yeah, these ones are mega cheap in comparison. Yeah, I mean that one's quite a nice bit of road because it goes straight across that little valley where the cosplayer is. But yeah, I'm just going to make our way back to that paver now. Yeah, I'm going to build that one as well. So I'm just going to go back down the road, just go to that paver, build that one guys, and then carry on to the coal artist. So yeah, brief edit there just as I went down the road and waited for the buddy bot to catch up. So it took him a few minutes to catch up with me. So that one needs 800 crystals, 2,500 metals, and 2,000 ceramics. Right, now we can continue on to the coal artist. So yeah, next stop is coal artist. Grab anything for collector or the film director along the way. Probably don't need to worry about a cosplay no more if you've got her at a similar rank than what I have. Because once you read that email and go back to her with another order or lost cargo, that should max her rank. So shouldn't really need to grab any more lost cargo for her. Unless of course she's much lower for you than what she is for me. So deliver all your cargo for the coal artist. She should be max rank now. She got stuck just before her final rank, probably due to an email. And there's a order we want to take, an order for Sam. This order is only here on the director's cut, and you need it in order to unlock the chiral bridge. So we're going to take this order. Yeah, remember, if you are trying to do it same as me without delivering that pizza and it's waiting at the private locker, we don't have much time. So I'm just going to check what order she has. If she has anything for the film director, I'm going to take it. And you also take out the order for the veteran porter if she's got it. Yeah, she normally has a order for the veteran porter. Take it out because we're going to deliver it later. Yeah, veteran porter, large pouches for carrying cargo. If it's there, it should be, hopefully. So take that one out. That's it. Take out any PCC level 1s if you need them, or any container repair spray. Yeah, where we put our bike, just parking your bike there, it's normally close enough for the terminal to recognise it when you're trying to deliver cargo or put cargo back on the trailer. Yes, that's the order we want to take. Take that order for Sam. Yes, take the order for Sam from my co-artist. Like I say, it should take you to the depot south of Lake Knot City. We shouldn't need a floating carrier because we have our transporter or truck. Yeah, so that order, water resources preserved in VOG. That's the order we need to take over to the depot south of Lake Knot City. Right, once we're good to go. Yeah, so what I'm doing now, I'm taking out some special alloys so that I can upgrade the jump ramp as I make my way back to depot south of Lake Knot City. Remember, I put that jump ramp down as we made our way to collector. So I've got the alloys with me ready that I need. I can just, as I go past that, I can upgrade it and then go down to the depot terminal. And then when we go back out, I can take more materials to upgrade it to level 3. So that'll be max rank. So there'll be some timefall here. Yes, I'm going to make my way to junk dealer so I can see if there's any orders for the film director. So see what this timefall. If you come down here like we did before, you should be able to skip the BTs. Yeah, it passes a very small part of the timefall, but there's no BTs in that part. So once at the junk dealer, yes, like I say, anything for film director, take it out, or maybe even for the elder, because we'll be going there shortly. But I think the elder is almost max rank. It's just an email that's blocking him. Yeah, so film director, it's only a small order, but it all helps. Yeah, make sure you've got them other orders. Remember that order for Sam we took about the VOG, and a few others you might have taken out. Any lost cargo you found for collector or anything like that so far, we'll drop it off at the depot south of Lake Knot City very shortly. And make sure remember that you also got that order from the co-artist for the veteran porter, because we'll probably deliver that in the next video or so as we make a loop around the map. Because the next time we get near the veteran porter, it'll be before we come to co-artist again. We might not ever come back over this direction again, I'm not quite sure. But yes, once at the film director, like I say, if there's any orders from junk dealer for the film director, take them. And if you're lucky enough, yes, you might get him to max rank now like I just did. It looks like he needed about 1200 likes to get him to max rank. And of course, without any emails locking it. So that's film director, max, junk dealer, and the co-artist. So the 3 preppers at this side of the map are all done. So I shouldn't need to come back over here, unless of course you want to take out some orders. Yeah, I got a new email there for the collector. So while you're here, you can check to see if he's got anything. He has got a big order there for Lake Knot City. Time delivery as well, but yeah, I'm not taking that yet. So if you want a time delivery later for Lake Knot City, which gives you a lot of likes, yes, remember the film director has one. Right, so once you're ready, let's make our way back over to the depot south of Lake Knot. Yeah, check all your emails. Yep, your interviews if you have any. So we're going to make our way here. Then we're going to grab the pizza and anything for Lake Knot City or the elder. And we're going to deliver them guys and then finish at Lake Knot City. Right, so take your normal trip over to depot south of Lake Knot. Once you get here, I'm just going to upgrade my jump ramp. As you can see, it needs 240 special alloys and 480 crystals. So I'm just going to deposit them. That's it. Then I just need to get that up to rank 3 and of course build a coral bridge and then fully upgrade that as well. And we're going to have to go back on foot again of course, because we're going to be carrying the champagne for the pizza guy. Yeah, so deliver that, the VOG preserved water items. That's it. Should unlock the coral bridge, which if you're on director's cut, I think that's the last thing we need, which you can build and upgrade. I think that's the last thing. I don't like that bridge a lot. It's a bit too narrow. I mean, it's meant for foot, isn't it? And I guess you can get the bike over it. So yeah, start the orders. It's up to you if you want to take out any orders. We're going to the Elder next. And the Elder for me is almost max rank. That's why I took the orders for the Elder. I have took one that I've already done, because I just want to get him some more likes. Yeah, so don't take anything for the South yet, unless you've got something for the Veteran Porter. Yeah, or going to Lake Knot City next as well. You can take something for Lake Knot City if you want to. Or the Craftsman, because we're going to make a trip to the Craftsman on the way to deliver the pizza. And I'm just going to take out PCC level 2. So that I can craft a coral bridge. I need my floating carriers again because we're going on foot. Bodybot, I can lob some things on him. Yep, and then I need to take it on my cargo. So you need to go into private locker. If you did deposit everything here, ready for later, then you need to make sure you take it all out now. Remember, just your orders and lost cargo for anywhere to the north. And you can take out your items for Veteran Porter as well. But to be honest, we are going to be coming back here a bit later before we go all the way to the Mountain Knot City. Because we're going to grab a Half-Life cube from a ruined factory. Then we're going to come back here. So anything you drop off here, we can grab it later. So yes. Any orders you took, for example, that one for the Veteran Porter, you can drop it off now if you want to. And we'll grab it on the way back a bit later, where we make a quick little pit stop here. Yeah, cosplay as well, drop it all off. So yeah, I'm going to drop all that off. Like I say, we'll pick it up later. I might try and finish the collector and cosplay as well when we come back. Quickly get them done. Yeah, so make sure you got all these on you guys. Anywhere, anything for the Elder. Basically anything for any depots to the north, northeast, where we're going now. If you do still have your pizza, you might not have much time left. So just kind of gauge it. Once you leave your terminal, you should hopefully see how much time I've got left. And like I say, I finished with about 10 minutes remaining just underneath. Yeah, I'm trying to load up both my carriers. Remember, to start loading your carriers, you want to offload the carrier, and then you'll be able to put cargo on top of them. And then of course, once you get control afterwards, you just attach it and then link them if you've got two. Yes, a jump ramp would need 480 special alloys and 480 resins. So yeah, I'll go and do that one now. And I'm also going to craft a coral bridge, which should get me the trophy actually, for finally crafting every item. Yeah, so 480 special alloys and 480 resins. Yeah, don't forget your floating carriers. Right, it's set up here. So yeah, I'm going to fully upgrade the jump ramp, place down a coral bridge and continue north over to the Elder. We're going to make our way to the Elder, very similar to the path we take when we're driving the truck. Because you've got your floating carrier, if you try to climb up a rock, there's a chance it might make the wire snap. So it's at 960, 480, 480. Just be careful if you do put down your champagne that the buddy bot does not run over it. One more item to fully upgrade. That is the coral bridge. Probably do that when we come back later. So while that's crafting, I'm going to place down a coral bridge. You're not really going to put it anywhere useful. Yeah, you can press triangle or X to change the angle. Right, so that should put me the trophy now. Yeah, don't forget your champagne. Yeah, once it's built. And there he is, Master Builder. So that's for completing at least one of every type of item you can build. Yeah, you probably would have got that long time ago if you're on PS4 when we built a safe house. But of course, on Director's Cut, you have to build all the new stuff as well. And on there, on my bridge link, on my account and structures, you can see there everything that I've built. I built 5 ladders, 1 sign, 2 climbing anchors, post box, etc. You can read them all there. So if you're missing anything, that should be able to tell you what you're missing. Okay, so as I was saying, we're going to take the same path we took as we used the truck to get up to the Elder. I'm not going to take that ramp. I almost did, but I think it's going to make me land in the canyon, so I'll avoid it. We do come across a very well placed jump ramp very shortly. Yeah, if you want to put down a jump ramp, put it near a cliff, because it gets you down the mountain really quick. And jump ramps, as you know, may or may not know, is that it's no fall damage. So no matter the height, if you use a jump ramp, there will be no fall damage. And I've got 15 minutes left. So you probably just saw then, I've got 15 minutes. And I made an edit there. I was about to go up that big hill. I crossed over the canyon, turn left, and I'm about to go up that big hill where we took the truck earlier. But yes, make way to the Elder and deliver all your cargo. So I've now probably got about 10 minutes, about 12 minutes left on my pizza. So do need to get a move on. But hopefully, if you was a bit short on time, you've delivered it already, guys. And you don't really have any time requirements at the moment. So we should be max rank now. Yeah, that's the Elder done.
Good work. New order available.
Yeah, I'm going to see if he's got anything for Lake Knot City, or potentially the craftsman or the engineer if you still need to race their levels. But yeah, Lake Knot City, probably not ranked him at all because he needs a lot of likes. I think it's like just over 5,000. And because we're on a time delivery, we can't really stop to do any like misc orders or anything. Just check what he's got. If you need anything, take it out. If not, leave him and crack on and make our way over to where the pizza is. I'm going to make a quick trip over to the craftsman on the way to the north. Yeah, but I'll just quickly make a way over there. So if you do want to build up any roads on the way, you can take, of course, some extra materials with you. So I've got to take out all my cargo that I've got from orders I've taken out from other preppers for, you know, Lake Knot City, anywhere like that. You need it all with you. Right, we're good to go. Yeah, make sure you got continual repair spray, of course, and the PCC level 1. Right, we want to try to avoid these mules here as well. We're going to be crossing over a mule camp. Yeah, that mule camp there. That's where we're going to next, the craftsman. And then straight up to Peter Englet to deliver the pizza, and then east across to Lake Knot City. Right, so before I edit out the travelling time, let me just show you how good this jump ramp placement is. Look at this, gets you down so quick, and with no harm at all. If you're going to put a jump ramp down, these are the kind of places you should do it. Look how easy this gets me down. Quicker than a zip line. Yeah, that's a good place for a jump ramp. Should have liked it really. I'll have to go back and do it. Right, so the craftsman. Let's see if he's got anything for Lake Knot City, which is going to be our next stop. Yeah, we're not going to do misc orders. I don't think I ever do them, because misc orders take quite a while. Right, but if he's got anything Lake Knot City and you've got a space, take it out. Right, let's go finally. I've got 10 minutes left. Yeah, so this is how tight it gets, and I kind of know what I'm doing because I've practiced this already almost. So once you get to Peter Englet, of course, I've cut the time out again. Finally did this cargo, so I've got 8 minutes left. Yeah, I'm just going to repair it first with this repair spray. So once you deliver this, I can finally get a vehicle. Yeah, I hope you've not forgot your champagne. Very easy to do. Yeah, your champagne and your 2 pizzas. They're still warm. Yeah, it'll take ages to get cold, 60 minutes. Yeah, it's got like an insulated box. Right, there we go, finally. We've got another one of these to do yet. Yep, all the way from Mountain Knot City. But that one, I don't think there's anything you have to carry by hand. It's just a pizza, so you can just jump on your bike, guys, and drive it all the way there. So this is the only one you have to carry the champagne by hand. Probably won't have any orders for you, but yes, deliver that. Now we're going to make our way across to Lake Knot City. There should be a safe house nearby, hopefully. And I'm going to use that, craft a bike, and then drive it over to the east. Yeah, so I got my bike out. And I just jumped on it, guys, and drove over here to Lake Knot City. Look at all these orders I got for them. So deliver all the orders. I don't know if he gets close to 5 ranks or not. Can't quite remember. He needs like 6,000 likes, I think, to get him up to max rank. So it's quite a lot. And I think South Knot City and Mountain Knot are quite similar. The depots don't need as much. But the city, yeah, city areas do. The depots need a little bit less, and you've got like little preppers which need normally about 1 or 2,000. Yeah, preppers normally like 1 or 2,000. Your depot centres are normally about 5,000, and your cities are normally about probably 6. Dare I say 7? I hope not, but yeah, it's around 6. So I'm not going to take out any orders. All I'm doing right now, I'm checking what orders he's got available. We might do a time delivery next to the Elder. So I know it's got one available. And my time deliveries are quite low at the moment. Yeah, so I've got that one there. We might do that at the start of the next vid. We're not going to do too many time deliveries, because now we want to kind of make our way slowly to Mountain Knot. And just do some like close by deliveries along the way. Yeah, we do not want to be driving it all the way across the map yet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down private locker, guys. Trigger any emails. And then come back up, and that'll be it for part 24. Yeah, so my initial plan from here was to make our way to Mountain Knot and build all the roads along the way and do a few kind of like misc orders from any depots who pass, any preppers. But yeah, I've decided not to do it. It's going to consume way too much time, but we'll get a lot of misc orders to do along the way. There'll be something like Mountain Knot City, Way Station north of Mountain Knot. We've got the novelist. We're going to make a trip to the photographer. So we'll be getting quite a lot of misc deliveries. But yes, this is a backpack. So I probably should have showed you this already, but we unlocked this at the collector much earlier. But yes, it protects your cargo, which is inside your backpack. It'll be protected from timefall, which is pretty cool. So once you're done, back up to the surface right, and that'll be it for part 24. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. You're going to make a manual save, and I'll see you on part 25 tomorrow.